Here I'll show the code overview of the hammer hit. The file is under mouse keyboard activity monitor demo, and the file name is test form hook listeners .cs. At the beginning of the file, I've put the hammer hit spec. This is maybe not the final spec, but it has the basic functionalities. Lower in the file, you'll find a place where I define a state machine right over here. These are the hammer hit states: record start, record end. Well, these are the switches between the states, and the states are idle, record, wait for approval, execute the buffer, that's after the approval, and hammer hit time interval. This is not a state, this is just a constant. Here I define the keys that switch between the states. Now let's see what happens. Once a key is hit, I get into a switch command. Here, switch key click. Depending on the state, I have an action. So if it's a start, I clear the buffer. And then I switch to the recording state. If a key was hit while I was in the record state, this means I have to memorize the keystroke. So that happens lower there. That means that at the default, in case no special key was clicked, then I add the keystroke to the list. This is a buffer, and I set the handle for true in order for the operating system to ignore this keystroke and assume it was dealt with already. In other cases, let's see what other cases I have here. In case of record ending, then I check if I have something in the buffer. If the buffer is empty, I just switch to idle. But if the buffer is not empty, then I send a request to the server. I switch to waiting state for an approval, and here I initiate the timer. And I initiate the values and I kick off the timer. The timer waits that interval and accesses the server and checks for the acknowledge approval in the server. In case server has approved, I unlock me. I have to remember what this is. And in case, this is the debug option. So I have a command that tells the server to unlock and to acknowledge, actually. If I hit the record quit, then and this is escape. I clear everything and go back to idle. Okay, so this is the main functionality. Now I have tried to handle the same thing with the mouse, but here I got messed up with the code, so this is actually does not work. I'd be happy to get some help over here. That's all for now.